Hello there, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome. I'm so happy that you guys are here today. Let me take a sip of my tea. So as usual, you guys, we are going to be pulling cards to see what the next 7 days or so are going to be like. Just in case we get 7 days and not divine timing, as we are wont to do here on this channel. But let's take a look and see. This week we are using the Spiral Tarot by Jan Stevenson. Did I just do that wrong again? Kay Stevenson. Okay. I've had it for a very long time. And I do get a lot of my beginner tarots a little confused, but I want to get her right because I absolutely adore this deck. Okay, this week we are again using the same color scheme, but you know, if you are new to my channel, I create these candles with different intentions, or sometimes just very broad intentions, so that you guys can kind of put your own in there and see where it goes, so to speak. So this must be an intention for the highest good of yourself and the highest good of all that are involved, because that is important to me, and that is the way that my magic works. For this green candle, I don't really know if you guys can really tell the colors on here, and it is fairly dark outside still. So this green one, of course, is for abundance, prosperity, and I heard peace a lot. There is chamomile in here. I also used some hibiscus, blue lotus flower. What else? Blue pea flower as well, I believe. And there might be some cinnamon and nutmeg in there as well, but this is for your prosperity. This is for abundance. The yellow is joy in relationships, but it's also joy and happiness overall, whatever that would mean for you guys. And then, of course, our pinkish red candle here is for true love, and whatever that is going to mean for you. So this is what we do here. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and press that subscription button, hit the bell button, so you are notified when I drop new videos, but also so that you can receive these blessings. All right, you guys, here we go, Aries. What is going on with Aries in the next 7 or so days, please, Spirit? We have the Five of Swords coming up first. This can be about conflict. There's swords are air energy, so this could also be Aquarius energy. First decan Aquarius, so that would be the end of this month. 1 second. But to me, this is more about a conflict that someone maybe has initiated or brought you into. I mean, I very much feel like it's against your will, but it is more of this, you know, someone who needs to win at all costs. They will say whatever it takes. They will hurt feelings because that is a way that they could throw people off of their game. They're not a very good loser, we'll say that. They're very big sore loser energy around this card right now. This could be someone around you who is trying to maybe throw you under the bus, is the phrase that just popped in. So just be very careful, Aries, around your work. We have the Six of Cups energy. I do think that this is someone close to you that has your back, though. One more. Please, Spirit, one more for Aries. Material world. Thank you. The Death card. Let's see. The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. So you guys might have a cycle ending. And I want to tell you guys, first of all, I think that it's for the absolute best. I think that some of you have gone through something where Maybe somebody just was draining your energy at work. You weren't really sure where it was coming from. I do think that this was leading you anyways to kind of pursue something that you've been wanting to do for a very long time. And this could even be something that you wanted to do since you were a kid. You know, this couple comes back to their childhood home, or a childhood home, and they're kind of just like feeling very nostalgic. But what I'm actually getting is more like you had this idea that you wanted to pursue for a long time, and it could be an external force, again, just something where you were just, I cannot do this anymore kind of energy, which is it's leading you to pursue something else. I want to say that it doesn't feel good, because again, it does feel like this external force has kind of forced your hand at the same time, but it does put you in a place, I want to say not necessarily eventually or anything like that, because I do think that with this coming up for a 7-day cycle, that very soon you are going to be moving into something that's much better for you, that you'll feel a lot of relief, but it was out of this drama is the word that I'm hearing. So let's get some clarifying cards here, you guys. What is a deck spirit for me to use to clarify this energy for the Five of Swords? All right, we're going to use the Energy Oracle here by Sandra Ann Taylor. I know this looks like it has 2 wicks, the True Love one. It is a funny way that it the candle set last night. And so I added a second wick. So, and the way that I've interpreted that, just because that doesn't really happen, I had it, you know, I had it set up perfectly, but somehow it moved during the night. Is that you guys, if you are looking for love, it may come in a way that you are not expecting. And I kind of get, it could be a Cancer energy too, but I'm kind of getting someone who doesn't know how to approach you. And so they kind of approach you in a way that, they don't come across as like overly eager. Okay. All right. 5 of Swords, Spirit. Woman holding a heart. Yeah, this could be something where you were working with someone, oh my gosh, for some of you there was like an affair at work, and it wasn't that you were in the affair, it was that you knew of it. And so there could have been someone that was willing to throw you under the bus to kind of get the heat off of them. For some of you, it was you. You may have had feelings for someone that you are very close to at work, that you developed feelings for, and I'm feeling like that was something that you knew could not happen. And so you decided on your own to move on. I do think that there's a lot of drama around that too, though. And I don't want to skirt around that, because I don't think that it went very well. But for some of you, it is very much that you are exactly who you are at work, and you were maybe a little too vulnerable with someone who took advantage of that. Okay. So, you'll know that specific scenario better than I, but you know, since I'm reading for multiple people, I do have to put out the scenarios that come out. The bottom of the deck is Angel of Love. So I really do think, though, with the 5 of Swords, there was too much conflict, though. So for some of you, you definitely were feeling someone at work, but oops, there was a lot of conflict around it. Oh, hold on just a second, you guys. Okay, Aries, sorry, you probably don't even realize, but I did have to take a quick break because my microphone fell. Anyways, not the point. Let's get going here. 6 of Cups, Spirit. What is a deck for the 6 of Cups? All right, we're going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle. This is by Colette Baron Reed. I am hearing something else for you guys. For some of you, I do think that you maybe met someone at work, and in order for it to work out, you may have had to leave that situation. So there could be a chance for some of you that there is somebody at work that it is actually a very good match, but if you pursued it at work, it would lead to very bad things. So you might have to actually leave that work situation. I think that that is for some of you, not for everybody, but you'll know if it resonates, of course. Okay, 6 of Cups, Spirit. What is the Six of Cups for Aries here for? Rock bottom. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is sad embrace. You guys, I'm very sorry. I mean, that these are coming up for you guys. I do think that there is enough conflict that you know that it's time for you to move on. Okay, so with the Eight of Pentacles being the bottom of the deck energy, for some of you, this is something that you had worked for a very long time. It's a place that you really wanted to make work, but because of some personal issues, it seems, it is time for you guys to move on. I really feel like it's going to happen regardless, you know, meaning that there could be like a round of layoffs or something like that that's going to kind of move you into this place where you'd actually be better off, okay? I don't think, for some of you, I mean, again, there's a chance of a commitment, a romantic relationship here, but I don't think that that's for everyone. I do think that for most of you, it's not worth it, and it's not the person that you're supposed to be with. With Angel of Love and Woman Holding a Heart and the Six of Cups, these are very, very positive cards. But when the Death card shows up the way that she's showing up here, you know, it's not plausible. I'm getting pie in the sky is the feeling that, or the phrase that I'm getting. Can we get a card or a deck for this Death card, please, Spirit? Okay, we're going to use the Angel Guide deck by Kyle Gray for my Aries. What is Death here for Spirit? What is the Death card here for Spirit? Aries. Mother, Father, God. There's a sense of completion here. Courage and bravery. Yeah, okay. You guys are going to be moving forward pretty soon here. And because Mother, Father, God, rock bottom, there's a sense of completion. There is something that was feeling very uncomfortable, I have to say, is ending. And it is going to get better after this. With Death, I want you guys to understand that even though I don't think it feels good for the majority of you, our outcome is absolutely beautiful. Okay, there is a rebirth after this. This is only going to get better. It was like this had to happen on a level that it happened in order for you to learn a very profound lesson, but it's one that only makes you stronger and better. Okay, so I do want you guys to know that it's not as bad as it feels right now. Okay, it is about to feel a lot better. There is a sense of closure. There is a dawn. It feels like, you know, this card feels very much like at the end of the day, you're going to open your eyes and see the sun rising once again, you know, and it feels very, very good. Okay, you guys, this is not the end. It is an ending, and it is going to make a much more beautiful beginning for you. Okay, let's get one more card about your material world for Aries, Spirit. That was a funny way. Thank you. A windfall is coming. Good, because yes, I needed you guys to have some good news, because it does feel like this was not great for you. It didn't feel great, Aries, but it does look like money is coming in. I think that things had to kind of crumble around you in order for you to see maybe a better way of making money, or maybe that your talents weren't really being used, you know, in the best way here. But I do think that money is coming in. Your money is about to be restored. Trust in this is a big thing. Some of you, I'm hearing that the conflict was over money, that maybe someone that you were close to, that you trusted, took advantage of you. And so I'm very sorry that that happened, you guys. I'm sorry that I'm also hearing the word catfish. So just be very careful about the people out there when something feels a little off. But it will end. The people that are causing conflicts are going to be out of your life, and you are going to something much better, and a lot of abundance is on its way. Okay, so let's move into love, even though that did feel very love-like, but let's get some more direction here for you guys. We are moving, of course, into Ethany Modern Love Tarot. If you are leaving me, make sure that you subscribe to receive these blessings. Comment down below if this resonated and give me a huge thumbs up. I would love to see it. So Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. Spirit, what is going on with Aries in love the next 7 or so days? Aries in love, next 7 or so days. I want to say, though, I am getting right now that, you know, for some of you, those roles were reversed. So, you know, if I have a cross-watchers, if you're new, these are people that will watch the other person's sign so that they can kind of understand what's going on with them. That's possible, but I do think that there could be an Aries there, that there was quite a bit of conflict. I'm getting that it was like there was maybe someone or there's more than one when it came to women, but one of them was not as true as they came across, and you may have blown up about that. And I don't necessarily think that you were wrong. It's just that I think that maybe some things were said that you didn't want to be said, but that's a closure for sure. I don't think that there's going to be coming back from that. Okay, for Aries, next 7 days. Love, there's death again. All right. This death card is about transformation and rebirth. One more, please. Woo, don't fall. With the Sun card, yes. All right, so Leo's energy, Scorpio energy, Aries. Please. One more card for Aries. In love. Next 7 days. And the Devil energy could be Capricorn. All major arcanas, again, strength is at the bottom of the deck. Leo is coming in strong in this reading. These signs don't have to be. But again, with the Devil card here, I'm getting that, you know, yeah, things are not exactly what they seem. I do think that for some of you, how do I want to say this, Spirit? All right, Spirit. Spirit just says we have a situation on our hands. So I'm sorry, it's not, I should not laugh. But it's just the way that sometimes they give me information makes me kind of giggle a little bit, and I think it's just to kind of give me some levity as well. For some of my Aries, now I'm just going to get this one out of the way, okay? You know how I am. This is not for everybody, but this is for someone. We do have a situation on our hands. There has been a lack for a while. I do think that there has been maybe some manipulation. Spirit, it's like whenever you want to come clean about something, there is definitely like something on the back end that seems a little bit underhanded, a little shady, okay? I don't know if this is for you or your person. Spirit, can we clarify this? All right, so what I'm getting is that there is an issue. Obviously, there is an issue. For one of my Aries, maybe just one. It doesn't have to be all of you guys. I think that you'll resonate if it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But for some of you, it's like, I have my Sun card here, and it's, for me, it's very much representing what you want. I have these two cards that are facing the center card, which is what everybody wants. I mean, who doesn't? And it happens to align right with my happiness candle. This is the happiest card in the deck. But then I have what was and what is, kind of looking at the center. They're both facing this center card. So I have a big feeling that someone wanted to go through this transformation. You did go through a transformation, and you're very, very close to receiving the Sun card. But what I have here is the Devil card, and the Devil card is asking me, what is it that you couldn't let go of that stopped you from your happiness, Aries? Okay, so there's something that you are holding on to, and I get that it's probably from your past. It's probably from this time before a big transformation occurred in your life, but I feel like it's something that you're not letting go of. It could be addiction, okay? And I'm not sure in what form that takes. The Devil card can be any addiction. I'm hearing the word poison, so I think that for some of you it is like actually imbibing something, but either way, it's like poisoning the energy of the Sun card. Now, there is nothing that's going to stop the energy of the Sun card. The Sun card's going to be just fine, okay? With the Strength card here as well as the bottom of the deck energy, and even the Death card. Like, there's a transformation happening regardless of this Devil card's influence, but you have to be aware of something of this earth that is pulling you back down, okay? So that is for maybe one or two of my Aries. I don't think that's for everybody, but I do want to say that I feel like addiction is in the way of a happiness for someone here, okay? You'll know if it's you, all right? And especially if you're fighting it right now, if you're very pissed off and you're like, no, that's whatever, I'm fine, you know? I feel like the defensiveness is another way for you to know that there's something going on there that's a little bit bigger, all right? I am going to tell you guys, for the rest of you, I don't feel bad about this. I feel actually really good. I feel like I had to just get that all the way for like one person, but for the rest of you, there's actually something very good coming for you. I do think that for some of you, you are going to meet someone. It could be Capricorn energy, but it is also Capricorn season right now. With all of these major arcana cards, I can't tell you it's going to happen during this Capricorn season, but it does feel like a pretty big influence, as does the Leo season influence. So might not even happen until the summertime. But I do think it's happening. I think that some of you are transforming into something very, very good here. And you are moving into a possible relationship. And if you're looking to have a family, this is very, very possible. I feel like there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of very deep, deep feelings here. And Spirit is also telling me that the person you're supposed to be with, it'll be a balance of having like really, you know, a lot of passion, a lot of, I'm getting steaminess. So like, there's going to be, of course, sex on the table, but it's like this person is like almost all consuming, and it's like very, very powerful. But there's a balance as well. Where you enjoy each other's company. I'm seeing a lot of laughter, a lot of fun, and this is where you're supposed to be. This is for a lot of you. Okay. Again, I do have that addiction that's creeping up for maybe a couple of you, but I do feel like for the rest of you, this is absolutely a very positive reading. Okay, 1 second with my tea. Okay, so let's use the Lover's Oracle. Clear some of this up. For Aries, Spirit. What is going on here with the Death card, Spirit? Oh. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Okay, so what I heard for some of you, you may have like exited a relationship. It may have fallen apart completely, to be honest, but it's like deep in your heart, you knew that that was something that had to happen. You had to make space for the right one, okay? The Sun card, please, Spirit. For Aries, the way they're falling out. Yep. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other for, as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. This is my transformation card. And with Death and the Sun, it's like something is coming into the light for the first time for you guys. But it could also be like, again, that you had to fight something pretty big in order to get there, okay? And Spirit is saying when you're criticizing someone else, you know, really look to see where that's coming from, and make sure that it's not just a reflection of what you are not happy about within, okay? And again, that feels like the message to someone who still has an addiction that they're dealing with, okay? All right, your Devil card, please, Spirit. What is that here for? Devil, Aries, love. Clarify the Devil card. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So this is, again, forgiveness is a part of this manifestation cycle, and it's like it starts with manifesting, and we're ending with a portion of manifesting. For a few of you guys, this is about forgiving yourself as well. This is about talking to yourself with love and compassion. When we were talking about someone who is still, struggling with some addiction issues, Spirit is saying that, a lot of people do. This is not anything that you should be ashamed of. This is something that takes quite a bit of strength with the Sun card and the Strength card here to work through. And the fact that you're even willing to look at it, it takes so much strength. So forgive yourself, for this little bit of humanity that you've shown you have. We are all here in human bodies in this lifetime, and it's like we're going to be susceptible to human things. So forgive yourself for that. For some of you guys, I'm kind of getting that the forgiveness is going to be about someone else coming back in. This could be someone that you have a very strong connection with, and it feels like, again, if they haven't grown, if they're the ones with the addiction issues and they actually have not looked to work on themselves whatsoever, I don't think that this is for you. I think that this is for someone else. But I do think that there's someone who has transformed quite a bit, and I think that this is for an Aries who has also transformed quite a bit, and you'll recognize their transformation because you've gone through almost the exact same thing. That this is actually saying that it's time for you to forgive a person. Now, does it mean that you're going to get back with them? No, I think that this is about you manifesting your true love, and part of that is going to be about forgiving someone from your past, okay? And they may actually just outright ask for it. Now, some of you, it is your person, but I don't think that's for everybody. I think that you do have someone coming up who you need to forgive. Bottom of the deck is soulmate, though. So your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. We have manifestation on here 3 times already. So you guys are working to manifest them. I would, absolutely tell you to, use this if you haven't already, this true love candle, because I think it's coming, but it is going to have to come with compassion and self-love, and to choose yourself as well. And when it comes to this addiction that I keep seeing, you guys, I do, I believe that choosing your own health is very vital as a step of self-love. Okay, death card, manifesting miracle, Spirit for Aries. Aries, thank you. Didn't need to bend it. When wedding. This situation involves marriage. For some of you, there is a death that is happening to a relationship, if it hasn't already happened. And this leads to rebirth, okay? Spirit is cautioning you to make sure that all parties involved are able to be involved. With the devil on the deck here. The devil can talk about temptations that, we should not be succumbing to. But it can also speak to, with the death card, an ending of that cycle. Okay, so someone could be ending a marriage here with the death card, and it is being reborn as a relationship in which you can be involved in, as long as all of the obstacles from the devil card are removed. Okay, 1 second with my tea. Okay, Sun card, Spirit. Passion, yes, absolutely. The Sun is about passion. It is about fun, though, as well. I do want to tell people this is like a very balanced energy here. It's like, what are you passionate about? It doesn't have to be a person. But I am getting that there is someone that you are quite passionate about, that there is a connection here with the soulmate card as the bottom of the deck, I think that a lot of Aries, you already know who this person is. If not, you are meeting them very, very soon. It's going to be incredibly passionate, and it's going to be incredibly fun as well. For some of you, Spirit is saying that addiction could be another person, so be very wary of that. But for others of you, I am still looking at this manipulation card in the devil. So I want you to be very careful about that they could be trying to use love bombing, or like that phase where it's just like you can't get enough of each other. And if you find that they say language like, oh, you're going out with your friends, you know, why would that, I would think that you'd want to spend another night with me or something. Like, it just feels very manipulative. Okay, so just be very wary, Aries. I don't think that's for everybody. I think that's for some of you. But Aries, you guys have very straightforward energy, you know, and so when someone's not being completely clean, I think that you should absolutely pick up on that, and be careful there. Let me keep going though, because I do feel very good energy. I just keep going back to this one energy that's not feeling 100 with me, you know, like I'm getting there's a double card here, please. Forgiveness, the double card. Flirt. Okay. And then the bottom of the deck is you deserve love. So I think that I'm getting my messages here pretty clearly. For some of you, for the majority of you guys, you do have something beautiful that is coming, and it's very cute. I have to say, I do think that it came from a space where you had to leave something behind that was not serving you whatsoever, and this brings you into a beautiful, beautiful period where, you know, there's definitely soulmate energy here. Someone who keeps things lighthearted, you know, I don't feel like there's a manipulation here. I do think for some of you guys that this is like the flirt energy and the devil energy with the sun. It's very passionate energy to me. And Scorpio is a very passionate sign as well. So the death card is here on the table as well. And that's about being reborn. They call an orgasm the little death, you guys. So there's a lot of sexual energy on the cards here. And that's not a bad thing. Like, I think that this feels very balanced to me. For the majority of you. For some of you, I'm still concerned, but I don't think that that is for everyone. I do think that for the majority of you, we have quite a bit of love on the table, but a lot more passion than I can put into words, okay? If anybody's ever told you, though, this is for my one or two Aries out there, if anybody's ever, you know, ever said to you, like, if you loved me, then you would, or nobody's going to love you the way that I do. That's where the devil energy feels like it's coming in for me for like one or two people. That is not your person. All right. I just need to be very clear. That is not your soulmate. They would never manipulate you in that way. All right. Whew. Okay. Death card here. You karmic. Yeah, I was feeling that for some of you. Again, not the majority of you, but for some of you. And then that this is still an issue. Okay, there's still an addiction that could be a person, but also with a lot of karmic relationships, it's like they try to fuzzy up your energy by, you know, if you notice that they drink all the time or that they always have to be under the influence of drugs and they're always trying to get you to do it too, it's because they need you to be as vulnerable as they are making themselves as well. So there does feel like that level of manipulation. For some of you, that's what you ended with the wedding here, and the death card and karmic relationship, and then manifesting miracles. It was like you had to end something that was very karmic for you in order for you to bring this in, okay? Sun card and passion spirit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that for everybody? All right, so Spirit wants me to show you both. Both. So apparently I have only two people watching. No, one of you, this could be you, but I think that, you know, again, I do feel like this is someone influencing your connection. We have the Mass card, which goes with my karmic. So for some of you, you have not left the karmic relationship yet. This is not showing your true feelings. You hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. So either you are doing the gaslighting or someone is gaslighting you. Again, I'm getting that big manipulation factor, and I think that someone would say something to you in order to keep you kind of at least there. For some of them, it's like more of a need for them to control you through their vulnerability. I know that sounds very odd, but that's what I'm feeling. It's like, if you leave me now, you know, there's no way that I could be with anybody else. Like, it's like that. It just doesn't, it very much feels like that they have control over you in that way. And the gaslighting, like making you feel crazy because they lied about something, and then you're like, no, but I have proof, and they're like, no, well, I never said it, and they just keep, you know, trying to say that they never said a thing that you know happened, you know. So I do feel like that's for, you know who you are, Aries, that's out there. I don't think that's for everybody. I do think that Cupid's arrow with the Sun card and passion came up because for everybody, you need to know that love is coming. Have faith, surprise, and invitation or meeting, and hesitation. So this love could come out of someplace that you weren't quite sure was going to happen for you. Again, I do think that there's a lot of passion here, and there's just a lot of like, you know, fire energy is fast energy, and you guys have it here, and we're surrounded by earth and water energy. So I think that it could happen on a level that really does take you by surprise. It's like when everything is calm and chill and not really moving too quickly, that's when it happens, okay? Aries. Energy. Thank you. I like you. And the dragonfly. Flirt and I like you go together a lot. Like this is like the beginning stages, or where you're just like, I really like somebody right now. So I do think that you guys are moving towards this. I think all of you are moving towards this. I do want to be very clear with the person who is dealing with this karmic still. You are moving towards this, but there is going to be a death in this energy. Okay. So, and it is like, you know, it's an energetic death. It is not, you know, I'm not saying that anybody's physically dying here. I'm saying that there is like, there has to be a door closure here on a relationship that is not good for you. Okay. And I do think that some of you are moving into something quite sweet, is kind of what I'm getting, and very passionate. Like you're very, very physically attracted to the other person as well. And they are to you. I want that to be very clear. And like the flirtation is very, very cute. This could be online because I'm not seeing a lot of things talking about things getting grounded right away. But I am getting like vacation vibes at the same time. So this could be someone that you meet, you know, or you have to go and fly to them in order to ground this relationship, to get this energetically sound. There's another, here we go, lighthearted again. Where did that, I know that we had that word come up before. Maybe I just said that instead. Was it flirt? Yes. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So the dragonfly is saying be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. It's like all three of these cards, your major arcana cards, and the dragonfly card. The dragonfly is incredibly healing and very protective of its people. So just be, you know, allow the healing to happen. Be very wary about anything that feels like overt manipulation or covert manipulation. Doesn't even have to be something that you can absolutely ground. If you feel like someone is being dishonest with you, there's probably a reason you feel that way. Okay, Aries? One more. Card of love. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, there's a lot of passion on the table. I cannot tell you. Yeah, some of you guys are going to get some pretty soon here. So, hey, if you've been holding out, good for you. Go get it. Woo. All right. Bottom of the deck is stop selling yourself short. So there is that card that was you deserve love. Some of you haven't felt like you absolutely deserve it. And so I think that maybe you stayed with a karmic situation because maybe they told you you didn't deserve love. But Spirit is saying, yeah, you do. Okay. Don't listen to them. Listen to Spirit. All right. One more. What do you need my Aries to know next 7 days, Spirit? One more. Thank you. Let go of the past. Yeah, for some of you, maybe you're addicted to something in the past. Maybe you are feeling like a person from your past is the right person, but when you think about it, you can think of all the times they gaslit you, or that there was, you know, or maybe you have some resentment built up, and Spirit is like, remember, we need to forgive in order to move into this very passionate love affair. You have to. And even if that means forgiving yourself, okay? Bottom of the deck is to meditate. So that could be part, there are forgiveness meditations if you're having issues with that. Okay. So Aries, this has been your reading. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please make sure you give me a huge thumbs up, comment down below, make sure you're subscribed to receive these blessings, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.